Welcome to my YouTube channel. We're just gonna dive in. First topic is how to make money in music. We're gonna start with the biggest one. For me, and this might be different for other people, but for me, I didn't start my personal solo indie career in music with the intention of getting rich or making money. Money was not my motive. I started out with the motive and the intention of making people happy and providing value. That was my number one key goal. I remember and a lot of it was following my intuition. I'd already released 2 albums. I think it was 2015 or 2016. And I knew I needed to be an artist full time. That was facts. So with that goal in mind, which was steadfast, unwavering, unyielding, you could try to bulldoze me with a tank and I would still be I need to be an artist. So that was my motive, and I just started making art full time. I would write songs for free. I would help people out for free. I would in the beginning there was a lot of saying yes to opportunities, which I don't think is the case later in your career, but we can talk about that later. But in the beginning, I just lived my passion literally 24/7, every opportunity I had. Sadly, I didn't have much of a social life, but I didn't feel bad about, making sacrifices and compromising short-term fun. I was just in the studio all the time. So in addition to being in the studio all the time, making art, creating an environment and a space where I knew I could express my creative passions freely, I began to slowly start charging for my work and looking for opportunities where I could, give my art and my work a price. And that was the scariest part. I had to convince myself oh my God, you deserve to make money, you deserve to be paid, and you just do it. And once you bite the bullet and you start pricing for your hard work, then the next steps just sort of appear. And I wouldn't go overboard. I wouldn't be I'm going to charge you $10,000 for my lyric. Price intuitively and scale up, work your way up, and definitely know your worth. And I don't mean know your worth walk into a room and be confident and don't let anybody tell you you're not worthy. I mean what is the market value of your work? Have you put out albums? Have you gotten blog posts? Have you gotten press? I think all of that stuff is intuitive, and I don't think it's up to anybody to tell you that. But for me, I just went baby steps. I started really small and I started to grow. I did it every day. Momentum, constantly putting myself in environments to be challenged, expanded, pushed out of my comfort zone, workshops, songwriting seminars, conferences, different songwriting groups, just always on the growth train in 5th gear, and steps just reveal themselves. So you just gotta dive in. That's it for today.